Let's go to King of the Hill. This week's King of the Hill rankings. NFC only. NFC power rankings.
Sorry about that. You could edit that. My bad.
Gather round, all you fanatics of sports.
I was laughing. I had a skittle coming down my throat.
It's time for Lord Bonte of House Hill to decree the finest 8 football teams and all the NFC. For this is King of the Hill.
Bonte, you a nobody, my dude.
On 95.7 The Game.
Dame. I heard from Dame in Oakland on Twitter Sunday. How about the Raider Nation, Bonte? We helped you out. And I said, shout out to the Raider Nation, Dame. Good to see you on Twitter. He's still riding for the silver and black. Josh Jacobs, what a game for him. Over 300 scrimmage yards.
Ended my fantasy season.
Yeah, it helped my fantasy season out. Kept me alive. 3 leagues going to the playoffs. Maybe a 4th league due to Josh Jacobs. I love you, Josh Jacobs. I've always been a fan of yours. By the way, number 7 this week. Number 7. The New York Football Giants. I think they're about to fade here, Shasky. Big 2-game stretch coming up for them as they host the Commanders this week. Then it's a bye week, and then they play the Commanders again in Washington, D.C. New York Giants, number 7 right now. Look, they've had a fine season. They did. They're 7-4. I just don't believe they have enough outside of Saquon Barkley. All right, let's keep it moving.
6.
Number 6, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, 5-6. The division's a joke. I'm starting to lose faith in Tampa Bay, and I can't wait till next week when the Niners suffocate Tom Brady and company. That offense doesn't look good. The defense and Todd Bowles, it's okay.
I have a song for you. Slip sliding away. All right,
Cool.
Paul Simon. I want you to look it up. That's the Tampa Bay Bucks 2022 season.
Would you want Tom Brady as quarterback next year?
I have some odds that I'll share with you after this segment. Continue.
Gosh. Don't tell me you want Tom Brady.
No.
Tom, retire. It's okay. Get your family back, dude. Retire.
His arm looks good, though. He doesn't look bad.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Well, it's all the facial surgeries.
The Botox, everything. All right, moving on. Number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, making their first appearance in the King of the Hill rankings. Those Washington Commanders. Oh, they're coming along at 7-5. Oh, my God, he's right. Oh, my God, that defense, right?
Chase Young's back.
Look. They've won 6 of their last 7. Chase Young's coming back. Brian Robinson is running hard. Antonio Gibson is catching passes. Scary Terry McLaurin. I'm telling you, something about that Monday night game against the Philadelphia Eagles with Scary Terry followed up Ron Rivera. That did something to me. That did something to Washington. And I said, oh, no. Now the Niners got another tough game coming Christmas Eve when Washington comes out to Levi Stadium. This team will hit you in the mouth. They're physical. Tyler Heineke's playing well. In the trap game they had last week at home against Atlanta. They go down 7-0. They go out there, first to go Atlanta, minute and 15 left, and Washington comes up with an interception. By the way, I was petrified too because I bet on that game because Guru hit me with a Saturday night text, hey, that's the lock of the week, Washington. And for some reason, I wrote with Guru, and I said, dear God, why did I do that? And it came down to that. But the Commanders, Miami was a lock of the week. Can you have a
lock of the week when you're like hitting 20% of your bets?
Yeah, lock of the week was Miami over the Texans, okay? Not Washington.
I think he had Warriors -1 last night.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Not going to go there.
I'm tingling.
Washington, number 5. Dude, this team is scary good. Big game for them at MetLife Stadium. An NFC East battle. The Commanders are coming, folks. They're surging up the rankings. And number 4, I have them here because they're in first place. They did win Thanksgiving night. That was impressive. The The Minnesota Vikings at number 4. I still don't believe in them. I don't. Shasky, I can't do it. Will
Justin
not do
Jefferson named the number 2 overall player under 25 years old on the Athletics 25 under 25.
Wow. Well, they have a big game this Sunday against the New York Jets at home.
I can't believe he's eradicating all of Randy Moss's first 3 season records.
Yeah.
It's just kind of incredible what he's done.
He is unbelievable. He is
He's
damn.
ridiculous.
Damn, how wasn't he the first receiver taken in that loaded class? Gosh, I mean, I still like you, Brandon Ayuk. I still like you. I do love you, Brandon Ayuk.
I mean,
Don't
what
worry
about Kinlaw? You took Kinlaw ahead of him,
I
too.
mean,
Jeez. Forget Ayuk. Ayuk was taken after him. It's Kinlaw. And then Cesar Ruiz is at least playing pretty good football for New Orleans, and he was taken after Kinlaw.
Leave Kinlaw alone. It's
I'm just saying.
It's okay. Kinlaw's going to be back, hopefully, at some point. All right, moving on to number three. The 49ers. I know people are going to say, 13-0, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to play the Niners. There was a Dallas Cowboy fan sitting in front of me last week saying, I want nothing to do with the 49ers. Cowboy fans are petrified of the 49ers. Although Jerry Jones has been chirping, they want nothing to do with the Niners. But Niners are number 3 right now. Let me see them beat the Miami Dolphins. Let me see what they do during this 3-game stretch with the Dolphins, Bucks, and the Seattle Seahawks on a short week, Thursday Night Football. All right, moving on, Spinoni. Let's go to number two. Number 2, the Dallas Cowboys. Nice, impressive win against the New York Giants, down 13-7 at the half. They came through in the clutch. They did. And now they get the Indianapolis Colts this Sunday. Yuck. Sunday Night Football. How did Colts are still on prime time? How did nobody flex this? I don't care if it's the Cowboys or not. The Colts playing Dallas on prime time? Yeah. Yuck.
I'm out on that.
Yuck.
And the number 1 player of the 25 under 25, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, well, you see why?
I mean, he's right now the favorite to win the Defensive Player of the Year in Vegas.
I see why. The guy is a stud. Their defense hits. They fly around to the football. They are impressive. Vander Esch is playing at a high level. This team is good. Trey Diggs on the corner. He's picking things off. He's a lockdown corner. Cowboys good. But, hey.
Not lockdown, but I'll give it to you. He gives up a lot of yards.
He gives up some yards here.
DBs don't give up the amount of yards he does.
Well, there's no lockdown DB. Is there any lockdown DBs anymore?
Sauce Gardner feels like one.
He gave up a big play last week. I saw him give up a big play. He's out this week?
Yeah, he's hurt. Lacerated kidney, I think.
Oh, that's not good.
I thought that was Eddie Robinson. Or
Are you saying Gardner Johnson?
No, Gardner Johnson from the Eagles. I said Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner.
Different Gardner.
Yeah. Sauce is going to have to guard Justin Jefferson this week.
Sauce is good.
Yeah, we're going to see what the Sauce does against Justin Jefferson.
Hey, Gardner Johnson going down for the Eagles is actually a big loss.
He should be back for the playoffs, though, from what I'm hearing.
That's a big loss.
Well, the number 1 team in this week's King of the Hill, and you are the King of the Hill, the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Bum, 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 fly, Eagles, fly. It's a scary football team. I know, Shasky, you want to play Philadelphia. I want nothing to do with them. They're fighting Kate Scotts. They're fighting Howard Eskins. They're fighting the Eagles. Look, Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, ran for over 300 yards against the Green Bay Packers. This defense is flying around. They picked up Sue. They picked up Linval Joseph.
Green Bay who?
The Green Bay Packers. The Packers. No R, the Packers. Like Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi's Packers. Listen.
They're packing it up.
They're packing it up, no doubt about it. But Aaron Rodgers wants to play. The freaking Eagles scare me, dude. They do. Darius Slay. I honestly don't want to play the Eagles. I'd rather play anybody but the Eagles. They frighten me. They do. I don't know why.
Let me give you who they remind me of. They remind me of the Broncos before they won the Super Bowls when they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
In the semifinals.
14-2 or whatever it was.
30-27 was the final score. I remember that game like it was yesterday. Mark Brunell, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell, Fred Taylor, Tony Baselli.
Look at you.
Coughlin?
They won 30-27 at the old Mile High Stadium. And that was the last year the Broncos wore those orange jerseys with the light blue with the D on the helmet of the Bronco. They need to go back to those uniforms.
I agree with you.
They need to go back.
And they remind me a lot of the Chargers, too. The Marty Schottenheimer 15-1 Chargers that ended up losing. They're going to lose in the playoffs, and I'm here for it.
Oh, boy.
I love that you love them, too, because that means
I don't love them. I'm just scared of them. No, when I love a team, they usually play well. I'm the anti-guru.
Like the current reigning Super Bowl champs last year, who you pronounced dead on multiple occasions, the Los Angeles Rams.
We all did. We all did. It wasn't just me. We all did.
So
They're dead now.
You brought up Tom Brady, and just for a quick aside, I know you are
King of the Hill rankings, real quick.
Yes, give it to me.
7 Giants, 6 Bucks, 5 Commanders, 4 Vikings, 3 Niners, 2 Cowboys, 1 Eagles. Did you see who I omitted? The Seattle Seahawks.
Well, yeah. I mean, right now I think they're out of the playoffs by a half game, correct?
Yes.
So that makes sense.
The Seagulls, Seahawks, they're out 6-5. Take a hike. You're out of the rankings this week. Bye-bye.
After a bye week, that was a very bad performance from
Very
them.
terrible.
I can't believe that they didn't show up in that game.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, thank you, Raiders. All right, so you referenced the Green Bay Packers packing it up. You obviously referenced
Packers, yeah.
Tom Brady. I don't want to do this. I'm not going 888-957, Aaron Rodgers to the Niners, but I get these BetQL emails every single morning, and it gives me all the different odds, and it says, at almost 39 years old, Joe, Aaron Rodgers is having his worst season in 15 years. He has multiple injuries. Now, he has a $59 million cap hit next year. But despite that, there are rumors that he might get moved. Here are the odds for who would land Aaron Rodgers next year. The Green Bay Packers plus 250, and number 2, the San Francisco 49ers plus 375. Then you have the Jets, the Giants, Raiders, Titans, Seahawks, Broncos. You think that the Niners? I mean, I'm not opening this up to everyone. Do you really think the Niners are going to go all in on $59 million quarterback Aaron Rodgers next year?
I hope not.
I don't want any part of him.
I hope not.
I want no part of him.
I mean, you imagine him in this locker room?
No.
I want nothing to do with him anymore. I'm done. I'm done with Rodgers. He can go take his McAfee appearances, Pat McAfee. He can go throw his Green Bay Packer wide receivers under the bus. I'm done with Rodgers. I'm done. I mean, this guy is faking the funk. He's tapping out of games without really tapping out by saying, I'm just playing hard. I didn't quit out there. Well, I hope you didn't quit. You're getting $50 million, dude. It's bare minimum.
I didn't quit.
I didn't quit. When they got beat the Lions, I played hard. I didn't give up.
If Jimmy G said that, he'd be getting crushed.
Oh,
right?
Jimmy G said that.
I didn't quit.
Dude, we'd be playing that soundbite all day long.
Exactly.
All day long. Oh, he didn't quit? Yeah, that's the bare minimum, dude. It's like me saying, hey, Shasky, I didn't mail it in today on the morning roast. What? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't want nothing to do with Brady either.
That's another guy that The Athletic did an article on different quarterbacks moving in the offseason. We're way too early on all this. But they speculated that Brady would go back to the Patriots. I was like, no way. And then obviously Aaron Rodgers was linked to the Jets.
Really? Brady to the Patriots?
Yeah.
That'd be funny,
Wouldn't it? It'd be quite interesting.
They have a great defense.
Oh, dude, Matthew Judon is ridiculous. And they got a sweet cornerback. They're very good on defense.
Yeah, dude, that Buffalo Bills game tomorrow, New England Buffalo, it's going to be good. The Patriots
it's a sneaky good one.
Sneaky good game. And the Patriots are wearing those throwbacks.
Oh, with the white helmet?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
This is the first good, NFL Thursday night football game in weeks. The one last week was a stinker, right? What was that? Was that Titans Packers last week or was that 2 weeks ago? I don't even know. Well, last week was Thanksgiving. So we didn't get one.
Last week was Thanksgiving.
2 weeks ago it was Titans
terrible.
Packers. That was terrible.
Absolutely terrible. The other rumor that's going around right now is that with Aaron Donald getting shut down, at least for a short period of time, and Cooper Kupp, and who knows what's going on with Stafford, McVay stepping away from football and going into the Amazon booth because the Amazon broadcast has been a disaster.
Oh my gosh!
Well, they play the Raiders on Thursday Night Football next week at SoFi. Maybe will come into the booth.
There's going to be a lot of Raider fans. By the way, you heard what the Ram fans, they're begging, Rams personnel is begging Rams season ticket holders to donate their tickets instead of giving them to Bronco fans on Christmas Day because Bronco fans are going to take over SoFi Stadium.
That is the saddest Christmas Day matchup I've ever seen in my life.
Explain this to me again. Wait, so the Rams officials are telling Rams season ticket
holders to donate their tickets to charity. Who? The charity.
The Boys and Girls Club?
Boys and Girls Clubs and everything instead of selling them to Broncos fans. They should have thought twice about that. I mean,
they released that in an email?
It got leaked yesterday. I saw it on Twitter. You saw that too, Spinoni?
Pro Football Talk, I think, yeah, they did. Mike Florio released
Florio must have been all over that.
Florio.
They're whizzing down their legs in the Rams front office.
That's like I would not send the Boys and Girls Club of America to that game. Broncos, Rams?
Yeah,
that's like getting a lump of coal in your stocking.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to that game. Nobody wants to watch that game.
My favorite meme is the one where there's a broken window, and it'll be and then they put 4 extra Raider tickets in here.
Oh, the Laker ones too. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, they're so good. I didn't mean to rip the Raiders. But
I was there in Vegas. If you're going to the Raiders, yeah.
Raiders still got a shot. Big game against the
Chargers. They stink.
Hey, Spinoni, you're feeling yourself.
Jacobs not practicing this week, Bonte. You got to worry about Jacobs. A lot of workload.
I do. I will have to replace him. But Joe Mixon is back this week. Hopefully he gets kids to the Chiefs to help you out in that one league. Bo in San Jose. Bo, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I just have to say it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, Bonte, when you were throwing shade at Rodgers and then the fact that he's on Pat McAfee. I think a lot of fans appreciate the fact that we get a deep dive into the psychology of one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And if you can sit there and say that you wouldn't rather have a healthy Aaron Rodgers over whoever we have in San Francisco, I find that hard to believe. So
no one doubts his talent. He's just a hot mess right now.
Hold on, he's coming at me, Shasky.
Yeah.
Let me defend myself.
Okay, defend yourself. Defend your honor.
Bo, I'm disappointed that you're disappointed in me for ripping Aaron Rodgers. He just talks way too much. Less is more. Less is more. And I get what you're saying.
Who talks for a living.
Listen, I get what you're saying.
Less.
We want to hear from pro athletes. We like to see him open up. But how many times does he throw guys under the bus or not answer questions? And he just leave. And his teammates have to deal with the noise. They have to answer questions on Rodgers' behalf. Do we want that from George Kittle? Do we want that from Nick Bosa? Do we want that from Deebo Samuel? We don't want that, Bo. Come on, you don't want that.
If you'd like to make a call.
No way. That was great.
That was great.
You know, here's the other element. There's obviously a financial component to this. Part of why the 49ers have been able to extend Deebo Samuel and why they have a big, chunky, extension set up for Nick Bosa is they thought or were hoping that they could have the quarterback on a rookie scale. Right now, I know that the league cap is going to explode as the new TV deals come forward, and we expect the salary cap to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But right now, I just don't think the 49ers are in a position financially, and we're way ahead of ourselves. Like, this season's got to play itself out.
Was Bo calling from jail? I don't think they allow jail cell phone calls or jailhouse calls this early in the morning. I think they have a designated time in the afternoon. I don't think you can call somewhere from prison at 7:50.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They still have payphones?
Well, you have to have a calling card. Otherwise, you're calling collect.
Bo, not happy. Hey, like I told you guys last week, outside of Tom Brady, I'm taking Jimmy Garoppolo over any quarterback in the NFC. I'm taking any quarterback. Kyler Murray, please.
Jimmy.
Kyler, please. Jalen Hurts.
Kirk Cousins. Wait.
Kirk Cousins.
You're taking Jimmy over Jalen Hurts right now because Jalen's playing pretty good football.
I'm taking Jimmy down the stretch over the NFC. I got my apology for him. I'm all team Jimmy. I'm all about number 10. I'll ride with him. Big games, I want Jimmy at quarterback. Not
Jalen Hurts MVP? Is he locked it up already?
MVP?
Who else? Right?
Justin Jefferson?
No, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
I don't think he'll win it. He's going to get like the LeBron thing, right? Like, they're not going to give it to him again.
Kelsey?
They should give it to Mahomes or Hurts. We know quarterbacks win an MVP.
I would love to see Kelsey get it, though. Even though he's not, I don't think he is the MVP, but like, he's having an unbelievable season.
Jalen Hurts has been special, though.
He has.
Listen, I'm still taking Jimmy.
Over Jalen Hurts for this year.
I got it right with Jimmy. I can't go back, Shasky. I can't go back. I got it right with 10. I can't ride with number 1. Even though number 1 scares me. The Eagles scare me, dude. They're giving me, they're giving me those nightmares I used to get with Aaron Donald. It's honest to God. Lane Johnson just bulldozing guys off the line of scrimmage. Jason Kelsey punking dudes. It's a tough team, man. This is a tough team. They got Fletcher Cox, Dominican Sue, Brandon Graham.
Roster talk.
Dude, gosh, I don't want to see them.
Davis, the defensive tackle.
That's a game. Now, would you fly to that game?
What, Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going. If they play in Philly, I'm going to that game. Absolutely.
Well, you can't talk because they will.
What are you talking about? I'm not worried. The last time we had Philadelphia people on, like the mighty E-Rock, who our boss hypes up. This guy, he goes, "This is the U of Philadelphia." We brought him on, and he was "We're not very good right now."
Yeah, he
was.
E-Rock
was like totally deflated.
E-Rock was a joke. E-Rock was a joke. He was.
We overrate Philly in general. Come on, man. If Kate Scott can take over their television programming, Joe Shasky can take over their bleachers.
Well,
best believe.
Make sure you have bodyguards. Make sure you have some.
I'm bringing JP Money with me.
Oh boy,
he's been lifting weights.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. That's gonna help. Alex in San Jose, real quick before the injury report. Alex in San Jose, JP Money will get his ass kicked. Man, you better be careful, JP Money.
Don't be scared, Vontae. It's all good. The Eagles, we're gonna eat them up with the defense, I love that you're riding with Jimmy G, baby.
Hey,
yeah, don't go back.
Don't go back, baby. We ride.
Like E40.
Hey, Alex.
I hope I don't go back to slanging yo.
Yeah, and he never did. He started slanging wine in Lumpias. I'm riding shotgun with Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm riding shotty, baby. Jimmy G. I told you I ride with him. That apology letter wasn't just for clicks. It was from the heart.
It was for clicks.
No, it was from the heart.
Partially.
No. That's what you do.
5%.
That's what you guys do. You guys are clout chasing. I don't need to do that. I'm not thirsty out there in these streets. All right.